concept in the sublime, which is when a person feels two opposite feelings at the same moment. Like, for example, pleasure and pain, feeling alive and dead at the same moment. This is the meaning of the contrapurpose. So I wanted to relate this to the public sculptures in Egypt. So I made research about them. I collected like 35 public sculptures in Egypt, all the information and pictures about them. And I noticed like two common things about them. The first thing is when I look at them, I feel that they are dead and alive at the same time. Dead in terms of they exist in front of people, but at the same time they don't notice them at all. It's just something that doesn't exist in front of them. They don't pay attention or notice them or anything. But it's alive when in the historical context, in terms of the situations they witnessed and everything that happened around them. So I wanted to, and I was asked from my doctor to, if I was the artist who commissioned that, any piece of these 35, I redo it from the beginning. So I decided to create only the base of the sculpture, which is only at stairs, because it's the common idea in all the 35.
Have how many different contexts we can play? We need to play with all those contexts. First, we have 35 sculpture, public sculpture all around the world. We need to research them. Second, we need to research what about the concept of death in relation to urban dynamic cities.
اصل هو مش مسؤول من الاربعه بوينتس بتوعه، هو مسؤول من اثنين بس.
Stressful. What about stop motion animation, eating, breathing, moving, getting out on the bed, preparing to leave? Silence, open door, barometer of death. Silent lips.
in Francais is concentrated on the corporal aspects of drug taking rather than the celebrity fantasy. The earlier LSD generation exploring the various altered states of mind. The representation of the body in art, then, is more various and more closely aligned to our senses of self than ever, far from consisting merely of its own visible surface. The body has become inseparable from the social and psychological forces that preferentially influence it, as well standing